number 1, Julian Holden. Junior number 3.
And let's bring in some high school basketball here in 2024. Pieper High School off 281. A Comal ISD clash between the Pieper Warriors and the New Braunfels Canyon Cougars. As we welcome you inside the Pieper competition gym, the Warriors starting 5 being introduced. Their starting 5, number 0, Adrian Madrigal, he's the point guard. The other guard is number 2, Donovan Besh. A guard and small forward playing the swing spot is number 5, Mason Thomas. Guard is number 21, Santiago Loya. And the power forward for these Warriors is Tucker Voigt. Pieper off to a good start to their regular season, 14-6 overall, but they did lose their first district ball game, happened just before the new year. Over the weekend, Saturday, falling to Veterans Memorial, 64-39. For Canyon, they come in wearing their black road uniforms. Their starting 5 is number 5, Caleb Gaynor, a small forward. Number 12, shooting guard and point guard as well, number 12, Chris Hernandez. Number 23, power forward / center is Cameron Schreiber. Number 24, Roman McFall. And number 32, Jake Polson. He plays guard and forward combination. With both starting lineups set to go, we now get set for tip-off. Talked about how Pieper began district play with a loss to Veterans Memorial. Canyon also looking for its first district win. The Cougars fell to Bernie champion 45-41 over the weekend in a home game. And so both these teams in District 26 5A, 0-1 coming in. For the season, Canyon 5-16 as they get set for the first game of 2024. Our officials, Matt Robinson, Steve Conrad, and set to throw the ball up for the opening tip is Daniel Pantoja. And we are set and underway here at Pieper High School. Ball goes out of bounds. Officials say it's going to go toward Pieper as they'll get possession here for the first possession of the ball game. Aiden Madrigal set to inbound. Santiago Loya, where's number 21, back to Madrigal. On the wing now, it's Donovan Besh. Out to Madrigal, he'll reset. Besh, center of the court. Top of the key, right-handed dribble. And number 5 is Mason Thomas, his first touch. Tucker Voigt then getting his first touch of the ball game. Here's Loya. Pass to Donovan Besh. First shot of the game is no. Rebound for Voigt. Back up. That's no good. And rebound comes to Canyon. Back to Cougars come. It's Chris Hernandez bringing it up. Left-handed into the lane. Looks for a shot. Up. Contested, but he hits it. Hernandez first 2 points of the game on the first shot for Canyon. And it's 2-0 with 7:10 and counting going in the first quarter. That's Mason Thomas, top of the key. On the wing, and the shot in and out for Aiden Madrigal. And back comes Hernandez again. Again, left-handed dribble. This time gives it up to Cameron Schreiber. Now top of the key, pass a little long for Roman McFall. And Tucker Voigt takes over. Shot blocked as he tried to go inside. On the other end, Jake Polson. Little too strong off the front of the rim, and that'll be Pieper basketball. 6:30 here to go. Madrigal, Besh, Thomas. Here's Santiago Loya. Pass out, three-point attempt from Madrigal is no good. Ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay on the Pieper side of things. Canyon with the touch, so the Warriors retaining possession. Good crowd here, both these teams, students for both these teams, athletes getting the last days in of their winter break where they have to head back to class. Voigt, top of the key, inside, nice pass. Loya gets a shot up, fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. First foul of the ball game. Looks to be on Cameron Scriber. Santiago Loya. Back of the rim on the first free throw attempt. Still one coming. Second free throw for Loya is good. Little full court press by the Warriors. Polson cross court. Now it's Hernandez. Right-handed dribble. Into the lane, lefty shot. Off the glass, no. Rebound, Polson blocked partially. Rebound comes to Polson, and he puts it back up and in. 2 field goals for the Cougars, the difference. A free throw for Pieper, so 4-1 here in the early going. We're right around 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. Voigt, the big man for Pieper. He goes 6'7", top of the key. Now it's Madrigal. Aiden, right-handed dribble, trying to get into the lane. Kept out by Polson. Three-pointer, no, by Besh. Rebound for Pieper. Thomas out to Voigt. Three-point on the corner, no. Rebound cleared by Caleb Gaynor. Gaynor still in possession. Pass. Nice up and under by Roman McFall. First 2 of the game for him. And Canyon out to a 6-1 lead now with under 5 to go in quarter number 1. Thomas out to the wing. Donovan Besh misfires. Here's Hernandez. Chris, center of the lane. Back out, 3-point attempt for Caleb Gaynor is good. Gaynor, the 4th Canyon Cougar to score. And with that, a 9-1 lead. Pieper wants to talk it over. So an early timeout taken by head coach Michael Herrera as his Warriors now find themselves down by 8 in the early going. Quick 30-second timeout is the first stoppage of play in today's ball game as Canyon has come out firing. 2 points for Polson, 2 for McFall. Roman's his first name. 2 for Chris Hernandez, and that 3-pointer for Caleb Gaynor. That's the scoring for Canyon. For Pieper, Santiago Loya, free throw. Their only points of the ball game. They'll inbound from underneath their own basket with exactly 4:34 to go in the first quarter. District 26 5A contest. Now a little full court pressure for Canyon. Pieper taking his time, very patient. Madrigal, center of the key. It's Thomas. Blocking foul, so Thomas will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Thomas short on his first free throw. A young man who comes in averaging around 16.5. Talking to Coach Herrera before the game. Coach thinks it might be closer to 17.5 points per game. The leading scorer for these Warriors gets his first point of the ball game on the second free throw. So 9-2. Full court pressure again for Pieper, but again Canyon able to break it. Caleb Gaynor to the corner. 3-pointer there for Hernandez is no good. Pieper's got numbers. Besh ahead. 2-step lefty layup on the other side of the rim is good. First field goal of the night for Pieper. Ball poked out of bounds by Besh. So Canyon retains possession. Caleb Gaynor inbounding right near us. Jake Polson crossing the half-court line. Right-handed dribble. Now toward the basket. Jump stops. Off the window, just rolls off. But a rebound, then a rejection by Mason Thomas. And back comes Pieper. Besh out to Madrigal. Inside now it's Thomas. 2 defenders, 3 defenders, puts it up, whistle, and Mason's got 2 more free throws coming. Looks like they'll get Caleb Gaynor with his first foul. of the ball game. Mason, like he'd done on his previous trip to the free throw line, unable to connect on his first attempt from the charity stripe. Second attempt is good. So an exact duplication of his first trip down. 1 of 2, hitting the back ends of the 2 free throws. That one goes out of bounds. Well, officials say it was tipped. Either Besh or Madrigal getting a finger on it, so Canyon retains possession. Gainer between his legs a couple of times, now down low. Roman McFall spinning, then up and in. McFall, the first Canyon player to record a second bucket. They've been balanced early on. 4 players have scored for the Cougars. They lead at 11-5, under 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Thomas out to Jaden Cortez, who's just checked in. Elliot Perry also just checking in. He's number 3. Now it's Madrigal, starter. Bounce pass a little too high for Thomas. Now handles inside, gets the shot off. They're going to say no basket. The foul came before the shot, no continuation. Pieper inbound from underneath its own bucket. On the wing, it's Besh. Here's Cortez, Jaden. Over to Elliot Perry. Perry between his legs a couple of times. Now double teamed, gets it off, Madrigal. Down the baseline, nicely for Thomas, who jams it in. Mason Thomas, 2-hands it. It's an 11-7 ball game. That Cougar lead down to 4. Cameron Scriber in the corner. Now it's Pieper with the ball. Perry, Elliott to Madrigal. Aiden back to Besh. Donovan goes baseline, gets it to go on the left baseline. Besh now with 4, and it's a 2-point game. Canyon still with the lead and with the ball. Three-pointers, no. Gainer, rebound. Inside, it's McFall. Gets it to go. Nice move by Roman McFall. He's got 6. Under 1:15 to go in that lead for Canyon, back up to 4. Cross half court goes Elliot Perry. Besh. Over in the corner, Madrigal. A little bit of miscommunication, but Elliot Perry able to run it down. Madrigal. Over to Besh. Cross court. Jaden Cortez. Top of the key, it's Besh. Inside, Mason Thomas. Good luck, another easy 2. Thomas got the dunk on the previous trip down. A layup there. 13-11. Inside, nice look. Jake Paulson to Roman McFall, and 8 now for McFall. That's a game high. 15-11 Canyon, under 20 seconds to go in the first. Pass inside, a cutting Elliot Perry, goes lefty and gets his first 2 of the ball game. Action picking up here late in the first quarter. Paulson, that ball kicked. So Pieper will take it out with under a second to go. 0.28 remaining. Have to get the shot off very, very quickly. Entering the ball game for the first time for Canyon is Jude Muckenfuss. As Cameron Scriber escapes. That's going to count if it goes, and it goes in and out. Just about everything else in the quarter went for Roman McFall. That one nearly did as well. End of 1, 15-13. We're going to step aside here on GVTC. You're watching Comal ISD Hoops on GVTC. Back with the second quarter after this.
on the Cannery Road. Good luck down in Austin. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's all just a part of the show. God bless you and your 9 to 5. Hot supper on the table. But don't you tell me about me and mine. I'm a savvy boy, willing and able. How they ever gonna find us? Shipwreck on the mountain. Rubbernecking all the outlaws. It's who we wanna be. Belly up and just fake it. And two-step over 80. So we can hope to be someone someday.
Back here on the campus of Pieper High School, listening to the Warriors Network and watching the Warriors Network. Warriors down 15-13 to start quarter number 2. Canyon in possession. Jeremy Williams inbounding right in front of us. He's into the ball game now for the first time. To another young man who's in, Henry Hassman. Harry wears number 4. Has the ball baseline. In the middle, good look. And Roman McFall's got 10. 10 of Canyon's 17. It's a 4-point lead for the Cougars. Elliott Perry left wing. Top of the key, it's Mason Thomas. Out to the corner. The Donovan Besh 3 is no good. Here come the Cougars. Harry Hassman scooping. And the tip, I believe it was McFall again. Give Roman 12. Apologies to Harry's family if you're watching, family and friends. Keep wanting to call him Henry. Harry Hassman, though, with the drive and the shot in the lane. Pieper set to inbound, down by 6. A minute gone by here in the second quarter. Besh, top of the key, it's Mason Thomas. Back to Donovan. Besh keeping his dribble alive, now right-handed, switches to the left, into the lane, lets it go righty and gets it to go. 6 for Besh. 15 as a team for the Warriors. They're down by 4. Got to get it across half court. They do. There's Roman McFall. Beyond the three-point line, keeps nice give. And underneath the basket is Jeremy Williams off the great assist from Roman McFall. First 2 for Jeremy. Back to a 6-point game. Thomas. See Besh surveying. Elliott Perry. Near the half-court line. That pass knocked out of bounds by Brody Easterly. Made that June Muckenfuss. He knocked that out of bounds. Inbound goes to Loya, back into the ball game. On the corner is Jaden Cortez. That one kicked out. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Pieper with the ball, down by 6. Jaden Cortez. Off his screen, it's Besh. Three-pointer off the back of the rim, but the rebound goes off of Harry Hassman. And so because it goes off of Harry, it's going to remain Pieper ball. Besh set to inbounds. Looking down low, wanted Santiago Loyo on the block. Instead he goes to Cortez. It's Besh hanging in the lane, left side of the rim, gets it to go. Rebound comes down to June Muckenfuss. Muckenfuss left-handed dribble. There's McFall into the lane. Shot off, a lot of contact, but no call. Pieper's running. Thomas spins. Nice finish at the rim. 8 for Mason Thomas. It's a team high. Full court pressure by Pieper. McFall. Pass to the corner, saved by Hernandez. McFall now swings. Another pass to the corner. June Muckenfuss looking for some help. Gets rid of it. Caleb Gaynor. That one knocked out of bounds. And a foul call. So, exiting is Jeremy Williams. Some good minutes for the Cougars. Harry Hassman has the ball now. Right wing to the center, back out to Gaynor. They swing it, Hassman, corner three, no. Pieper looking to run, specifically Elliott Perry. Crosses half court, directing traffic. Under 4.5 to go in the first half. Three-pointer by Besh, side of the rim. Rebound comes down to Santiago Loya. Nobody's fouled. They're going to get Caleb Gaynor, his second foul of the ball game. So 2 shots coming from Loya, who scored the first point of the ball game for Pieper on a free throw. First free throw good, so Loya now with 2. Lead down to 3 for Canyon, 21-18. 2 for 2 for Santiago. Again, the light full court pressure. Looking to trap the ball when it comes down. Canyon able to get across with relative ease. Caleb Gaynor in trouble. Now he's doubled. Scriber, they were looking for McFall inside. Pass knocked out of bounds by Pieper. So Canyon retains possession. Chris Hernandez, starting point guard, back into the ball game as Harry Hassman exits. Jude Muckenfuss will inbound it from underneath his own basket. Corner 3. Off the back of the rim for Gaynor. So Elliott Perry played some good minutes here in the first half for Pieper. Jaden Cortez looking to get in the lane. Stops his dribble, and now pass leads for Loya. Loya finishes the job. His first field goal of the game after 3 free throws, and we're tied at 21. 3.5 to go. McFall was looking there on the break, had numbers, wanted Cameron Scriber, but the pass knocked out of bounds. Cougars have it underneath their own bucket. Pass out to Hernandez. Chris, right-handed dribble. Gaynor on the left wing. Back to Hernandez. Thought about a 3. Inside. Turnaround jumper for McFall. Same result as most of his field goal attempts. A game-high 14 for Roman McFall. Nearing 3 minutes as he gives the Cougars back the lead. Left wing, it's Besh. 3 top of the key, kind of the left wing. No good for Loya. Hernandez. Gaynor. His 3 from the top of the keys, no. Gaynor back in possession and fouled. Again, Donovan Besh with the foul there. Here's Roman McFall, top of the key. Over at Hernandez. Noah Cáceres into the ball game for Canyon. Good ball movement, but that one just a little too tall for McFall. Elliott Perry looking for a lefty pass. Sails out of bounds. Canyon up by 2 and with the ball. 2:26 to go in quarter number 2. Hernandez over to Gaynor. Hernandez again. Hernandez and Gaynor, little two-man game, top of the key. Three-pointer from the left wing, no. Rebound McFall, doing just about everything for Canyon tonight. As mentioned a little while ago, 14. That's a game high for Roman McFall. Hernandez inbounds. McFall in and out on a three-pointer from the corner. Under 2 minutes to go. Pieper down by 2. Besh, scoop with the right once he got in the lane. Tough shot, tough angle. Hits the bottom of the rim. Gaynor on the drive. Left side of the rim, he got it to go. Awkward angle. Didn't matter much for Caleb Gaynor. He's got 5. (25-21), top of the key, Jaden Cortez. Loya lets it fly. Good. Santiago now with 8. Elliot Perry signaled for his first foul. 1:07 remaining. That 3 cutting the Canyon lead to 1. So 25-24. As we near a minute to go in the first half. Hernandez on the wing. McFall for the top of the key. Another nice dish. That one back out though. Hernandez, lefty 3. Cleared by Loya. Tacking toward the lane, lets it go right-handed. Just short. Canyon with under 40 seconds to go. Hernandez loses it. Mason Thomas. And Pieper, chance to take the lead, down by 1 with 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Elliot Perry with the dribble. Now goes center court. Thomas. Mason looking to exchange to Loya. Back to Perry. Under 5, they've got to go now. Besh with the ball. Elliot Perry's got to let it fly at the buzzer. 3 is good. The Elliot Perry three-pointer, his 3rd, 4th, and 5th points of the game, and they give the Pieper Warriors their first lead of the ball game. 27-25 at the break. You're listening to the Warriors Network. We'll be back with second half action right here on the Warriors Network. Again, Pieper 27, New Braunfels Canyon 25. We're back with the second half.
On the Cannery Road, good luck down in Austin. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's all just a part of the show. God bless you and your 9 to 5. Hot supper on the table. But don't you tell me about me and mine. I'm a savvy boy, willing and able. How they ever gonna find us? Shipwreck on the mountain. Rubbernecking all the outlaws. It's who we wanna be. Belly up and just fake it. And 2-step overrated. So we can hope to be someone someday.
Back here on the campus of Pieper High School, the Pieper Warriors taking on the New Braunfels Canyon Cougars, a Comal ISD clash, also District 26 5A. Pieper leads at 27-25. And a big thank you to the Branch Neighborhood Grill. Huge supporter of high school athletics in this area. And you're looking for great food, a very cool kid-friendly environment, stop by. The Branch is on Highway 46 between 281 and Smithson Valley Road, inside the Faith Hill Shopping Center. Burgers are outstanding. As a matter of fact, burger sounds good right about now. I actually haven't had dinner yet, so yes, very much sounds good right around now. Again, the Branch, a huge thank you, huge supporter of high school athletics in the area off of Highway 46 between 281 and Smithson Valley Road inside the Faith Hill Shopping Center. Again, the Branch. Thank you so much. All right, back with second half action momentarily. It's halftime. Pieper on top of New Braunfels Canyon, 27-25. Boys basketball right here on the Warriors Network.
You have access to a reality-bending GVTC AR experience that will connect you to your school's athlete within the GVTC service area. Go to levelup.gvtc.com. Once there, touch Start Experience Now. Select either a Ranger, Charger, Warrior, or Greyhound. Now you're ready to touch Start Experience on your athlete's page. Allow access to your camera and touch the purple Continue button. And here is where you will place your athlete in whatever environment you want to interact with them. Scale them and rotate them to match the scene you put them in.
With GVTC Fiber Internet, I'm unstoppable.
Now, change the angle you see them by moving your phone. You can even screen capture a portrait with your athlete.
It's fast, powerful, and always on point.
Tap the Explore GVTC button for even more cutting-edge products that can help connect you to the world.
Oh, man, here's a broken play. I don't think any of these guys are north to south runners. I mean, look at this one here. Just bounced outside with no blockers ahead of him. But you know, you can always call a Hail Mary, and the guy that you want as your QB is Dr. Ferris. I mean, you give Dr. Ferris the ball, and boom, good things happen. Yep, that's Ferris Orthodontics again with that really nice new smile.
Welcome back to the Pieper High School campus. The Warriors on top of Canyon, 27-25 at the half. I'll take a second to talk to you about the lead Warrior Network sponsor, Stevens Roofing. It's a fantastic local company that has a huge presence in our Pieper community. Whether you have commercial or residential roofing needs, they have the expertise to complete your job quickly, efficiently, and with the highest quality standards. They specialize in residential and commercial roofs, metal, shingles, you name it, they do it. Stevens Roofing has you covered, backed with 30 years of experience, certified experts, and a written guarantee you can feel secure to call the roofer your grandma would call. Call Stevens Roofing. Again, a huge presence in our Pieper community and the lead sponsor for the Warriors Network. We're back after this. Third quarter action on the way. Good one here on the Pieper campus. The Warriors lead Canyon 27-25. Boys hoops right here on the Warriors Network.
On the Cannery Road, good luck down in Austin. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's all just a part of the show. God bless you and your 9 to 5. Hot supper on the table. But don't you tell me about me and mine. I'm a savvy boy, willing and able. How they ever gonna find us? Shipwreck on the mountain. Rubberneck and all the outlaws. It's who we wanna be. Belly up and just fake it. And two-step overrated. So we can hope to be someone someday.
you have access to a reality-bending GVTC AR experience that will connect you to your school's athlete within the GVTC service area. Go to levelup.gvtc.com. Once there, touch Start Experience Now. Select either a Ranger, Charger, Warrior, or Greyhound. Now you're ready to touch Start Experience on your athlete's page. Allow access to your camera and touch the purple Continue button. And here is where you will place your athlete in whatever environment you want to interact with them. Scale them and rotate them to match the scene you put them in.
With GVTC Fiber Internet, I'm unstoppable.
Now, change the angle you see them by moving your phone. You can even screen capture a portrait with your athlete.
It's fast, powerful, and always on point.
Tap the Explore GVTC button for even more cutting-edge products that can help connect you to the world.
Every roof has a story, and you notice yours has more than one to tell. That spring storm brought more than just rain. The telltale thump of hail hitting every second as the wind tears the shingles off one by one. Now it's time to do something about it, but you need someone you can trust. That's why homeowners turn to Stevens Roofing and Remodeling, a family-owned company with over 30 years of experience in all types of roof systems. Providing free inspections, Stevens will help you every step of the way. Join our family today. Stevens Roofing and Remodeling, trusted by generations.
Good luck on the Cannery Road. Good luck down in Austin. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's all just a part of the show. God bless you and your 9 to 5. Hot supper on the table. But don't you tell me about me and mine. I'm a savvy boy, willing and able. How they ever gonna find us? Shipwreck on the mountain, rubbernecking all the outlaws. It's who we wanna be.
Second half action, third quarter beginning here between Pieper and Canyon. Some high school hoops. District 26 5A here on the Warriors Network. Both teams looking for their first win, district win of the season. I remind you that the San Martin Orthodontics players of the game, both offensively and defensively, are coming up after the game as a young man who's a candidate there for Pieper getting in the lane, just misfiring. Mason Thomas, team high 8 points for the Warriors, along with Santiago Loya, who also has 8, both leading the way as the Warriors begin the third quarter up 27-25. Neither team able to capitalize on its first possession. Besh, corner, it's Thomas, back up, it's Tucker Voigt. Voigt inside, dribble, gathers himself, no, but a foul. Well, they're going to get Cameron Scriber with the foul. And Cameron not happy about it, saying I was standing straight up. Head coach Manny Flores pleading his case. Over to the official Matt Robinson. Steve Conrad and Daniel Pantoja rounding out our officiating crew. Voigt, second free throw rims out. Didn't hit the first one either. Thomas spins. Contact and 2. Thomas doing a nice job of contorting his body there. felt the pressure, still able to go up and in. And so a chance to complete a three-point play, he does. 11 for Mason Thomas. Pieper now up by 5. Man who was the big scorer for Canyon in the first half, Roman McFall. No, but a turnover. And here's Caleb Gaynor. Fouled as he was in transition. A layup attempt. And Caleb with an opportunity to get points number 6 and 7 at the free throw line. A minute 13 gone by here in the second half. Pieper came in leading by 2. Lead grew to 5. And now back down to 2 on the first free throw for Caleb Gaynor. Knocks down both. 7 for Gaynor. 30-27 our score. Besh to Loya. Corner with some contact is Madrigal. Still has the top of the key now. Directing traffic some. He's got Tucker Voigt underneath. Goes lane. Lets it go with it right. Too hard off the glass. There's Chris Hernandez. Stutter step. Comes back right. Lefty on that three-point shot. No, here's Thomas. Up ahead. One-on-one. He goes to the bucket, and he connects. Thomas with 5 quick points here in the third quarter. He's got 13 for the game. And he knocks that one out of bounds defensively. So his Warriors still up by 5. 5:53 now remaining in the third quarter. Roman McFall. Over to Hernandez. Inside, McFall. That jumper smooth. First 2 of the second half for Roman McFall, who got 14 in the first half. And a 30-second timeout taken by Pieper head coach Michael Herrera. This is a Pieper squad that's without number 31, Yemi Talani. He's a junior, goes 6'2". Big part of this ball club. They lost him early on during the Harlandale ISD tournament, which was one of the first competitions of the season. Out 6 weeks, and Coach Michael Herrera getting word recently that Yemi will be out for at least 2 more weeks. So when they get back him into back into the fold, this Pieper squad going to be that much better. Up by 3 now as the inbound out of the timeout. Madrigal crosses midcourt. Pass to Voigt, nearly stolen by Caleb Gaynor. Madrigal to Loya. Back to Madrigal. Corner, it's Besh. Short jumper is good. Donovan now with 8. Cuts the deficit to 5. Makes it a 5-point lead, I should say. Shot no good for Caleb Gaynor. Back comes Mason Thomas. Nice leave underneath this Madrigal. And the block shot for Roman McFall. McFall doing a little bit of everything tonight. Game high 16. Grabbing a couple boards. The block there. A couple of nice assists as well. Corner, it's Besh. Trying to get that one up and under. Knocked away, though. Out of bounds. It stays in Pieper control. Madrigal inbounds. Tucker Voigt. 6'7" big man, top of the key, beyond the 3-point line. This is Madrigal again. Besh. Now it's Mason Thomas. Besh, righty, scoop. Almost went off the top of the rim. McFall with the board. Gainer. Hernandez lets it fly. It's short. Harry Hassman, who just came into the ballgame, tried to save it. It's Pieper basketball. Aiden Madrigal goes lefty. Besh thought about it, pulled it back quickly. Here's Loya. Right wing. Just across the midcourt line. Makes his move. Got it to Voigt, who gets it back to Mason Thomas. Pieper content to take its time. They're up by 5. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Corner, it's Besh. Three-pointer off the front of the rim. Hernandez behind his back. Gets out of trouble. There's Gainer. Full steam ahead. Leaves for McFall. That one knocked out of his hands by Voigt. Nice defensive recovery for Tucker Voigt. Using every bit of that 6'7" frame to disturb Roman McFall. Quick pass. Hernandez lets it fly. Air ball. Comes down to Besh. Madrigal slows it up. Over to Besh, left wing. Voigt, top of the key, over to Mason Thomas, left wing. Left-handed dribble. Attacks. Right hand, no. Follow, no, by Loya. Here's Caleb Gainer. Taken by Mason Thomas. Lets it go. Here's Madrigal. Leaves. Voigt. Knocked away. Right into the arms of Donovan Besh, who collects his 9th and 10 point. It's a 7-point lead now for Pieper. McFall inside. Gets that one off somehow. 18 now for Roman McFall. Off the glass. And a whistle here near midcourt. Going to call a double foul here. Going to whistle on Harry Hassman and on Tucker Voigt. So Voigt heads to the bench. Elliot Perry in the ball game. Santiago Loya to inbound. Just to our right. Donovan Besh now set to inbound. 2.5 to go, 2:35. Quarter number 3 is Mason Thomas. Besh. It's Thomas, right wing. Goes right-handed dribble, makes a move, loses it. Back comes Canyon. Hassman. Harry with the nice leave to McFall. McFall trying to get that ball away and keep it away from Santiago Loya. He does. And Roman McFall's got 20. 20 of Canyon's 33 tonight.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
There's 2 minutes to go into third quarter as Mason Thomas makes his move, runs into a wall, lets it go after he loses control. 3-point from the corner is no good by Loya. Scramble for the ball. And we've got a timeout. Timeout taken. And so because of that, won't go to the possession arrow. Able to sneak in that timeout. So a quick game reset here with Pieper up 36-33. Canyon leading for the entire first half except for literally the final second, when Elliot Perry hit a three-pointer that put Pieper on top by 2 going into the break. Since then, the Warriors have extended their lead, have led by as many as 7. Right now, they're up by 3. with 1:47 to go before the fourth quarter. And Canyon on defense with Pieper retaining possession, getting a timeout there just before the official could call a jump ball on that previous scramble. Inside, Perry blocked. Caleb Gaynor got him. Perry to inbound. Underneath his own basket. Good look on a nice cut by Jaden Cortez. First two of the game for Jaden. It puts Pieper up by 5. Hassman looking to force the issue. Did so a couple of times, now back out. Chris Hernandez being guarded to shade left. Roman McFall thought about a 3. Puts it on the floor. Nice job of using his body. 22 for Roman McFall. Junior forward playing exceptionally well tonight. Bash looked to spin, he lost it. Chris Hernandez, left side, right-handed dribble. Goes lefty, just off the rim. Ricocheted off the backboard, but didn't get the English. Bash, no, but Mason Thomas there for the huge follow. Mason Thomas brought it back and then thundered his 14th and 15th points into the basket. 35 seconds remaining. The Pieper lead is 5. Gaynor. Right-handed, no. Blocking foul. It'll be on Santiago Loya. So Caleb Gaynor at the line for 2. He's got 7. Make it 8. Cameron Scriber into the ball game for the Cougars. Actually, he was set to check in. Instead, Jeremy Williams gets into the ball game as Chris Hernandez exits. That one rims out. 25 seconds to go. Besh, cross court. Loya, wide open. Elliot Perry for 3. Splash. Elliot Perry, a very nice game off the bench. 8, and they're going to get Loya for the foul here, as Hassman was trying to bring it cross court. That 3 for Perry, making it a 7-point game, matching the largest lead of the ball game for Pieper. 6 seconds to go. And counting. McFall, top of the key. No, about the only thing that hasn't fallen for him today. He's got a game-high 22, and no one else is even close. Mason Thomas with 15 to lead Pieper. We're back with the fourth quarter. The Warriors up 43-36 right here on the Warriors Network.
On the Cannery Road, good luck down in Austin. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's all just a part of the show. God bless you and your 9 to 5. Hot supper on the table. But don't you tell me about me and mine. I'm a savvy boy, willing and able. How they ever gonna find us? Shipwreck on the mountain. Rubberneck and all the outlaws. It's who we wanna be. Belly up and just fake it. And 2-step overrated. So we can hope to be someone someday.
Fourth quarter action here at the Pieper High School gym. 26-5A, Comal ISD clash between the Warriors and the Canyon Cougars of New Braunfels. 43-36, Pieper in control with Canyon taking possession to begin the period. They swing it. There's Harry Hassman, number 4, over to Gaynor. Number 5, Caleb. No, rebounds. And fouled is Jeremy Williams, who's number 11. Looks like they're getting Jane Cortez on the foul. So Jeremy with an opportunity for his first 2 points of the ball game. First free throw is good. Actually, his third point of the ball game, my bad. Had 2 before that. Make it 4 for Jeremy Williams. The Pieper lead cut down to 5. Here's Elliott Perry. Fouled as Canyon applies pressure full court. Santiago Loya set to take it out. Canyon with all-out full court pressure now as Besh brings it up with the left hand. Behind his back a couple of times. They cross midcourt. There's Mason Thomas, number 5. Team high 15 for the Warriors. Besh in trouble, loses it. Contact, no whistle. And now a scramble, and Canyon comes up with it. Williams inside McFall, in trouble. Ball is loose again, and this time McFall tied up. Roman, the game high 22, possession arrow says Pieper. (43-38) our score. Played a minute here in the fourth quarter. A pass goes over Mason Thomas's head. Jude Muckenfuss had a hard time handling. McFall top of the key. Into the lane. Stops his dribble. Hassman with the 3. Hassman, his first 3 points of the ball game, and it's a 2-point contest. 3. Corner, Pieper, no. That was Jane Cortez. The Cougars with an opportunity to tie. Gaynor into the lane. 2 steps, righty scoop, and he got it to go. Heck of a move, and even better finish by Caleb Gaynor, who's got 10. Back the other way comes Pieper. Up and under, it's Cortez. Missed a 3 moments ago, came right back and knocked down the bucket. Layup underneath to give Pieper a 2-point lead as the action picks up. 45-43 Warriors. Under 6 to go in the ball game. Corner, Jeremy Williams splashes the 3. Williams with 5 points here in the final period. Santiago Loya. Back to Perry as that 3-pointer gives Canyon their first lead since the final second of the first half. Thomas into the lane. Corner, swing, Besh. Nobody's fouled. 3 shots coming at the free throw line for Donovan Besh. So Besh with 10 points, make it 11. Second leading scorer on the night for the Warriors. Thomas has 15, Perry has 8, Santiago Loya has 8, Jane Cortez has 4. Besh knocking down the second of the 3 free throws. He's got 12. Chance for point number 13 for him here. He's got it. And Piper's got a 2-point lead. Gainer. Three-pointer. Splash for Chris Hernandez. And now the three-point shot going down for Canyon. They've hit 3 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter alone. A 49-48 lead. And Coach Michael Herrera wants to take a timeout, talk it over with his guys. We got a minute, so why don't we step aside, hear from a couple sponsors. We'll be back for what should be the conclusion of an exciting one between Pieper and Canyon at the Pieper Gym.
You have access to a reality-bending GVTC AR experience that will connect you to your school's athlete within the GVTC service area. Go to levelup.gvtc.com. Once there, touch Start Experience Now. Select either a Ranger, Charger, Warrior, or Greyhound. Now you're ready to touch Start Experience on your athlete's page. Allow access to your camera and touch the purple Continue button. And here is where you will place your athlete in whatever environment you want to interact with them. Scale them and rotate them to match the scene you put them in.
With GVTC Fiber Internet, I'm unstoppable.
Pieper High School, 5:06 remaining in what's been a fun, now action-packed game in which the lead has changed several times. Right now it's Canyon on top, 49-48, after a three-pointer by Chris Hernandez. Pieper, though, been in control for most of the second half after Canyon had the advantage for the better for the first half. Elliot Perry here near our table got in trouble. And number 3 for Pieper wanted to call a timeout to avoid a turnover. And so, stoppage in play. Continuing here on the reset of this ball game. Canyon coming in, struggling overall in the season, 5-16. Pieper's 14-6. They both lost their district openers, both over the weekend. Pieper falling to Venners Memorial 64-39 in a road game. Also on Saturday, Canyon lost to Bernie Champion in New Braunfels, 45-41, that final score. And so, winner of this ball game gets the first District 26 5A win of not only 2024, but of the season. Specifically tonight, Mason Thomas, 15 to lead the way for Pieper. Roman McFall, a game-high 22 for Canyon. As Elliot Perry, who called the timeout moments ago, inbounds just to our right. 4:52 remaining in the ball game. Double team coming towards Santiago Loya, and they tie him up. And possession arrow Canyon. So a turnover. That Cougar D swarming in on Loya. By the time he looked up, pressure right in his face. June Muckenfuss will inbound. He wears number 10. Look there with head coach Michael Herrera. For Pieper, Caleb Gaynor. Right hands. Top of the key, Hernandez. Chris, left-handed dribble. He's a lefty. Moving screen. They got Cameron Scriber. He doesn't like the call, but stuck that shoulder out. It's going to get you every time. And Scriber exits. Jeremy Williams back into the ball game. Jeremy is sub. Senior forward giving the Cougars some good minutes in tonight's ball game. 4:36. Pieper with the ball down 1. Perry setting things up as he crosses midcourt. Besh, free throw line, elbow. Leads for Mason Thomas. Inside. And one. They're going to get McFall for the block. So the bucket gives Thomas 17. Gives Pieper the lead. And more importantly, a free throw coming. And a chance to make it a 2-point advantage. Misfires on the free throw, so still just a 1-point game. Here's Hassman. Harry, all the way to the cup. Harry Hassman with 5. Loya to the rim. Fouled as he went righty. Went up and under. And when he came back up, foul called. So 2 shots for Santiago Loya, who's got 8 tonight. Santiago knocks down the first free throw. So 9 for him. .402 to go. Jeremy Williams exits for Canyon. Jude Mucketfuss into the ball game. Loya misses on a free throw that would have given Pieper the lead. Here's Hassman. Corner. Hernandez. McFall harassed by Loya, forced him to lose the ball. Jump ball the call, and so Pieper now with possession. Big defensive play there by Santiago Loya. Great awareness there, noticing that McFall was not looking in his direction. Came over, tried to tie up the ball, give his team possession with under 4 minutes to go. Pieper gets across. Loya stutter step, right-handed scoop is good. Fantastic sweetness by Loya. Caused the turnover on the defensive end and then gets the layup on the other end to give Pieper a lead. Evans inside. Jeremy Williams with the miss. And that one going in the way of Pieper. So Canyon in the penalty. Meaning Mason Thomas is going to get 2 shots. On the other end of the court, officials and a couple of Pieper players tending to a wet spot, drying it off. Mason Thomas going to the line. 17 points in the ball game. His team up 53-51 with 3:24 remaining in the ball game. First Thomas free throw is good. Cameron Scriber back in. He's got some foul trouble for Canyon. That one off the front of the rim. A whistle, though. And Williams going to get another one on a free throw infraction. Thomas, going to get another one. Mason with another opportunity at point number 19. His Warriors up by 3. No, but the rebound up and back by Jaden Cortez. 5-point lead. Those are the kinds of plays that make the difference in tight games like this one. Cortez able to sneak in, get the follow on the miss on the free throw. Mason Thomas to steal toward the bucket. 2 steps, toward the center of the lane for his 19th and 20th points. And it's back to a 7-point game, just like that. Pieper matching its biggest lead of the ball game. In the lane, a block. Jude Muckenfuss attacking the rim. Santiago Loya thought he had good position. He certainly did have good positioning. But not getting the call is Loya. Reminder that after the ball game are San Martin Orthodontics players of the game, both offensively and defensively. A couple of candidates for the award as the officials again tend to a wet spot on the floor. Jude Muckenfuss at the line for two. They're big. His team's down 7 with 2:44 remaining. They're down 6. That's Jude's first point of the ball game. Roman McFawn, number 24 for Canyon, now standing near the half-court line. He's been quiet in this fourth quarter. 22 points through the first 3. Muckenfuss hits 2 to make it a 5-point game. Pieper with the lead and with the ball. Elliot Perry looking for some help. They cross half court. There's Loya. Cortez. Perry now, right wing. Toward the bucket, lets it up, lets it go, and it goes up and in. And a timeout call. After Elliot Perry got his 9th and 10 points of the ball game. 60-53. Pieper really using a stretch a couple of minutes ago when they were actually down by a point. A sequence then in which they got a stop, got a big bucket by Santiago Loya. Another stop, Mason Thomas getting in the lane moments after that. After a couple of free throws for Canyon's Jude Muckenfuss. 2 more points for Elliot Perry. And with that bucket, it's 60-53. The lead at 7. As we close in on the end of what's been an exciting ball game. A game in which the action is picked up. Since about midway through the second quarter, Pieper really began getting after it at that point. Closed the gap, took the lead by the break. And here they are up by 7 with 2:24 remaining in the ball game. Hassman. No. On the shot down low, Thomas in trouble. Gets it to Elliot Perry. They're going to get Jake Polson the foul. And because Canyon's in the penalty, 2 more free throws coming for Mason Thomas. Mason Thomas with point number 21. It's an 8-point lead. Point number 22. Mason Thomas now sharing team high duties with Roman McFall of Canyon. Gainer. Out to Hernandez. 3 is good. Chris with his second triple of the half. Canyon applying the pressure, looking to create the turnover. Ball goes out of bounds, so Pieper retains possession. That three-pointer huge because it keeps it a two-possession game now. Pieper up by 6. Elliott Perry gets it across half court. Here comes Canyon off the turnover. Chris Hernandez, Rayner. They get it to Scriber. On the block, back out to Hernandez. Fakes the 3, inside. Scriber ends up with it. Foul and 1. Those are Cameron Scriber's first 2 points of the ball game. Off the heels of June Muckenfuss getting his first 2 points on free throws just moments ago. Opportunity to complete a 3-point play coming for Scriber, and it would cut this Pieper lead to 3. Back iron. Mason Thomas now stops his dribble. There's Besh. Righty layup, I should say, on the left side of the rim. Besh with 15. And 2 big ones when Canyon had seized momentum. 6-point lead. Under a minute to go. Scriber with the dunk. Timeout taken by Canyon. Manny Flores onto the court looking for that timeout. And so with that dunk, it's a 4-point game. Still a ball game. 51.65 seconds to go. Canyon refusing to go away. The dunk by Scriber there. On the previous possession, Scriber had a bucket. Before that, Chris Hernandez hit a 3. And so every time it looks like Pieper's going to run away or looks like they stretch the lead just far enough to put the game away, the Cougars have answered. First district win of the season at stake. Both 0-1 after dropping their district openers over the weekends. Pieper 14-5 on the season coming in. Canyon 5-16. 51.65 to go. Thomas set to inbound. Able to run the baseline because of the made bucket. Now they get it cross court. Here's Besh. Back to Thomas. Pieper in no hurry. They're up by 4 with 40 seconds to go. Canyon fouls Thomas. And because they're in the penalty, Mason now coming to the free throw line. Thomas with 22. Along with Roman McFall, the power forward / center for Canyon. Mason Thomas sharing team high honors right now, game high honors, excuse me, in terms of points with 22. Some substitutions in for Canyon. Brody Easterly into the ball game. Paulo Sanchez in as well. Thomas' second free throw is too hard. Scramble for the ball. That's a dump ball, and it's going to go to Canyon. So the Cougars have it now, down just 4. 37.15 seconds to go. Here's Noah Cáceres. Corner, three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, Paulo Sanchez. So that one going in Pieper's direction. So Canyon, interesting strategy here. Canyon going with several three-point shooters on that. They had Paulo Sanchez, hadn't got a whole lot of minutes. Noah Cáceres hadn't got a whole lot of minutes. The technical fouls called on Canyon. And so free throws here for Santiago Loya. Rims out. Loya with another one coming. Off the technical foul. That one good. 12 for Loya. And here's Donovan Besh. Besh with his 16th point. Besh knocks down both of his free throws, and all of a sudden we've got a 7-point game. 67-60. Donovan Besh inbounding just to our left. His Warriors up by 7. Canyon now, if they can't get a quick turnover, have to foul to extend the game. There's the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Roman McFall. And Elliot Perry will head to the line. Perry, fantastic game off the bench for the Warriors. 10 points on a couple of three-pointers, along with 2 free throws. Excuse me, a field goal in the early going. Now a chance to hit a couple of free throws and essentially salt this game away. Back rim. Back rim again. 7-point game. Here comes Canyon in a hurry. 16 seconds to go. Contact, that's a block. And so June Muckenfuss will get 2 free throws. They're going to get Jaden Cortez for that foul. Muckenfuss at the line, his team down by 7. 16 seconds to go essentially, 15.58. Muckenfuss, second free throw just like the first one was good. He's hit all 4 free throws he's attempted tonight. Mason Thomas gets it across. There's Santiago Loya, time winding down, under 8 seconds to go now. Canyon not fouling. And underneath, Loya with the exclamation point. And that is how our ball game ends. Pieper getting its first district win of the season in its second district contest of the season and its first win in its first game of 2024. 69-62, the Warriors win over New Braunfels Canyon. Our San Martin Orthodontics players of the game. Offensively for Pieper, Mason Thomas. He was spectacular, 22 points. And every time the Warriors needed a basket, they were able to go to him. And more often than not, he was able to convert. The defensive player of the game is number 21, Santiago Loya. Had a huge poke away on Canyon's best offensive player, Roman McFall, in that fourth quarter that helped change the momentum of the ball game and spurred Pieper onto the victory. He then, a little bit later, was able to, didn't quite get the call, but established good positioning down there on that end and was just a defensive nuisance all the way around. So again, our San Martin Orthodontics players of the game defensively for Pieper. Number 21, Santiago Loya. Offensively, number 5, Mason Thomas with 22, which proved the game high, along with Roman McFall of New Braunfels Canyon. On the season, Pieper goes to 15-6. As mentioned, 1-1 in district play. So for the fine folks with Rick Productions, and for Co Pavelio, TD Extraordinaire, and the entire crew, we say good night. Congratulations to the Pieper Warriors for their first district win of the season. We'll see you later on the season right here on the Warriors Network. Good night.